So I decided to do the Grey Knights next year. I spent this year mostly doing Thousand Suns and Ultramarines and smattering of Battletech, Gundam, other things. I like the Grey Knights. If you want a snapshot into that, you should read the book The Emperor's Gift from the Black Library. When I decided to buy the kits, I was a little concerned that the Grey Knights kits might be a little too small, so I decided to go with third party. There is a line called the Silver Wardens. They look just like Grey Knights. I understand they're a little bigger. So I basically bought a few characters and a squad, and I think it'll be interesting to see what it looks like in the new year. Here's my unboxing. Today I'm going to unbox some third-party kits that I got. Let's look at some of the units that I got. This guy looks like a librarian. See with the hood over here. This guy is probably a champion because he has a special sword. And I am a big fan of the Stormbolter on the wrist. This looks like some kind of a captain or someone like that. And again, Terminator plate. And then I got a squad. And they all have some kind of, well, it's a Silver Warden style. And of course, my favorite part, if you're going to fight demons, you need to have swords and staves and hammers, axes, and I think with the bases. So let's move on. This is the librarian unit, the distinctive hood, the cloak, arm with the Stormbolter on top. That's one of my favorite things about these units. And then you've got the other arm with a hammer, or got a stave, a couple of shoulder pads, more heraldry and shields than you could probably shake a stick at. And then I'm not totally sure about these back banners, but they are there. And then of course there's a printed base. This unit is probably some kind of a captain. And again, I love that Terminator plate at the back. There is a cloak, multiple weapons. I think I'm going to go with probably the Psi cannon. But if you know me, I'm probably going to magnetize sword, hammer, stave. I like this kind of a Iron Halo style backwards. And this is a little crazy to me, but there are more heads than you can shake a stick at. So I guess I'll have a lot of choices about that as well. And of course there's a base. And this is the champion. Interestingly, head and legs come in two different parts. Again, love that Stormbolter. This is kind of a cool sword. Tons of heads, a lot of shoulder pad options, a couple of shields. Again, lots of customization potential here. And this is the squad. Now, I appreciate the generosity of this vendor because I definitely got more than 10 units here. But you can see that there's a whole bunch of the legs, the torsos in different patterns, tons of right arms, tons of left arms with all kinds of different attachments, multiple heads, tons of pauldrons, backpacks, and extra hands. And then I can show you there's a stave. This is my favorite part. Here's a sword that can be dual wielded. There's another stave, hammer. I'd say that the printing quality is okay. There's definitely some trimming that's going to need to be done, but quite a collection. So in terms of what I got, I was generally happy. I was very specific about what it was that I wanted, and I think I got more than what I asked for. Like an insane amount of heads and other parts as well. With 3D printed kits, you need to be careful because sometimes they get a little warped and so forth, but you can actually resolve that by soaking them in hot water and then reforming them. There's going to be a bit of sanding and trimming, all of that kind of stuff. So I am looking forward to doing the Silver Wardens, aka Grey Knights, in the new year, and I'll be showing you more.